Okay, hey, I wanted to share with you a tool that you might like, you might not like, but I think it may help us be a little bit more productive or make it easier to kind of like work on the files together. So the idea is it's a capability of a tool called Atom. Uh, it's like Emacs or uh, what's the other Windows one? Visual Code, right? Atom. Um, it's free, it's open source, and there's a lot of people using it, right? They say it's like the Emacs of the future or whatever. But here's what you get at the end of the day, right? So this is my Windows environment on the left, and I'm working on some code, right? 8.c, whatever. Then over here on the right, this is my Linux environment, right? A separate computer as far as the two environments care. And in here, I have a view of that same file 8.c, except it has that name David plus EIPI in front of it because I'm actually working on the same file. So if I wanted to jump in here and say you entered an integer, and then I want to print f silly man, you entered an integer. Oh boy, it's just sad, right? Okay, good. So if I had an idea for something, and you're like, what's your idea? What do you think? I could actually like type a small piece of code, and then you would see it directly in your machine. Or as you're working on your code, saying like, no, I don't want that, delete that, I get to see instantly, oh, that's what he did. He deleted something. So, because what I'm doing now is I'm trying to work on some code that should mimic yours to help you troubleshoot and bug and come up with new ideas and things like that. But I do a lot of it through listening. And your window is behind here. I try to keep it up, but sometimes I'm researching something, sometimes I'm looking at the code, sometimes I'm not. So I try to just listen to what are you doing, what are you saying, and then sometimes I'm like, what is he doing? I have to come back to the code and try to look at your screen and see what you're doing. But this way, I think it would be a lot easier to one, see what you're doing, and two, if you decide to let me, I wouldn't just start editing the code without your permission. Uh, I could show you what some little snippets of code might look like by typing them in directly instead of like verbally telling you, oh, it would be backslash this, forward slash this, yada, yada, yada. Or if I see a bug, I say, hold on, I see a bug, and then I'll just, boop, there you go, put a semicolon in, or, oh, missing parentheses, done. So it might speed up the process a little bit. Let's see, think about it. If you're interested, I guess if you're not interested, you can stop the video. If you are interested, then what you do is just what I'm proposing, because I don't think you can install software on the Linux machine, is that you would have Atom on your Windows machine. You would go to atom.io and click the download button, install Atom, and no, don't save. That's fine. And then when it opens up, it'll have a welcome screen. It'll ask you, can we share diagnostics and things like that. You can, yes or no. I usually just hit no because it takes up processor power. And what you want to do is go to, let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. File, the settings should already be open, and it might ask you to install packages. But if it's not, go to File and then Settings, and then come on down here to Packages. And these are like the add-ons, right? So I have these installed because they make Atom very easy to use. It'll only take you like 8 or 10 minutes to install these, right? You just go up to here and say, I want Atom dash beautify, right? That one comes up, you click the install button, off you go. You can move on to the next one. You don't have to like sit there and wait. But the one that is sharing like file access, we can both work on the file at the same time, is called Teletype. It's pretty popular. If you just click packages from the website, it is the first one that shows up because it's very popular. So we come in here. If you click on this, it'll just give you directions for, oh, here's a picture, here's what it looks like. From the command line, you can type this. From the GUI, you can type this. But what they're describing is exactly what I'm describing. You type in the name, it shows up. There's an install button. You click install, and then that's it. Okay. Now to use the teletype, let's say you've got a file that you're working on. Let's go to 7. Just going to open this guy. And you're like, hey, I would like to, let me turn this off, right? So you would want to share that file, right? Or, so you click share. And then the first time you click on this, it's going to have a link here for sign in to Teletype for Atom. And then you sign in with your GitHub account. If you don't have one, just create one real quick. They're free, and it's great. You probably have one, though, since you've been using all the Git repositories and stuff. Grab the token, paste it in here. Not in this one exactly, but it'll say paste your token here. So click there. And then once you do that, then you can click share. And this address you will copy and send to me, right? So text it, put it in the chat, whatever. And then all I do is I'm in just whatever folder I want, and I click the same button, and I say join a portal. And then I will paste that address in, and just like before, the code shows up. And then we can both start working on it.